Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is Hoop Money here with another video for you guys today. Today we are back at the home setup, guys. I am ready to start grinding out new content. The videos may be looking a little different because we've done some upgrades, but otherwise we right back into this. So should you buy the dip on Dogecoin? That's the question everyone's asking. Dogecoin has rallied to absolutely ridiculous levels that I have never seen in my life. I would have never imagined that Dogecoin would hit 40 cents a share. I literally thought when social media was spamming that Dogecoin hitting $1 is not a meme. I thought that was just the most utter BS I've ever seen. So guys, Dogecoin is making its mark in the crypto space, powered by Elon Musk and other enthusiasts of the coin. Guys, we're gonna take a look at whether or not Dogecoin is a good investment or not. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, here we are on TradingView. We're taking a look at Dogecoin to USDT. USDT is Tether, so it's tethered to the US dollar. Guys, Dogecoin is at around 31 cents as we speak. It reached a peak of 45 cents a coin. Guys, this thing is crazy because if we take a look back here to December, this thing was at 0.003 cents a Dogecoin, and now it's at a ridiculous amount, which is 31 cents a Dogecoin. So this thing has seen absolutely exponential growth that I am just utterly blown away by. Guys, I was looking at Dogecoin at half a cent, and I asked my sister, I was like, hey, should I invest in Dogecoin as a joke? Just throw some money in there, see what happens. Because I saw that Bitcoin was going up around the December time, and I thought it was a good idea to get into some altcoins, because basically how the cryptocurrency cycle goes is that Bitcoin will go up, alright? So we'll see a Bitcoin rally to new all-time highs, but then the altcoin rally, that is coins like Ethereum, Dogecoin, Ripple, Cardano, those coins, they're going to rally and they're going to lag behind Bitcoin, but then Bitcoin will taper off for a bit, and then the altcoins are going to be dominating. So we're going to be taking a look at that in this video. Yeah, so it's pretty astronomical what's going on with Dogecoin. I am in utter disbelief. This thing has reached the absolute moon. However, will it continue to rally? That's the question that we want to keep asking, guys. Something like this is super volatile, so it could go to 45 cents. It could go back down to 10 cents. We just don't know. But we're going to keep taking a look at this, and we're going to see what we think is going to happen in the short term. So we're going to zoom out to the daily chart on Dogecoin. As you can see, around the 12th of April, this thing started to boom. It was back at 7 cents, which I honestly thought it wasn't going to get higher than 8 cents. Because, guys, this coin has been memed before. The Dogecoin run has been a thing throughout 2020. So I thought when it reached like peak social media hype after Elon Musk tweets it, I thought that was the end. I thought it was not getting above 8 cents, because honestly it's pretty hard to value a cryptocurrency because it's not like a stock. It doesn't make any money. It's literally what people are willing to pay for the crypto. So I just thought, no, I thought that it was gonna not go higher than that. So obviously I would have invested if I knew, but I just didn't know. So we can see this is some exponential growth. As you can see, the RSI right here is very overbought on the daily, although it doesn't seem like it really has been going below a 40 RSI, and that's just because we're in a very strong bull market for altcoins right now. As soon as it reverses into a bear market, obviously we'll go below 30 RSI, which is the oversold point. But since there is no real signs of this bull market slowing down, as you can see, it hit a 90 RSI once before over here. It hit 90 RSI again, and then it hit 90 RSI again. So really, if you want to be looking at this, you want to make sure it doesn't really go below a 42 RSI, because that seems to be the floor in this bull market for Dogecoin. So honestly, it might taper off for a bit. We might see it go down to like 20 cents. It is very, very volatile, so it could go anywhere between 20 cents or 40 cents. I think you guys can probably get a better price before it starts rallying again, because these rallies, as I mentioned before, there's lots of hype, then there's some selling pressure. It doesn't all happen at once. It kind of is an ongoing process. So as you can see, it'll probably end up going back down to the 45 RSI range before it really starts to rally again. And as long as it keeps doing this, I think it may be a good time to buy the dip if you guys want to be a short-term trader. I'm not a financial advisor. That's not financial advice. But if you want to be a short-term trader, try to get in around the 45 RSI mark. As I said, there's no real clear signs of a bear market in altcoins just by looking at everything going on right now. It seems to be a buy the dip situation. And yeah, that's just what I think of it short term. We're going to take a look at the Bitcoin chart, because a lot of what goes on with altcoins such as Dogecoin is tied into the Bitcoin dominance. So if there was no Bitcoin rally, for example, if there was no original Bitcoin rally, as you can see from year to date, it's gone up from around 7,500 to around 5,700 now. It's reaching highs of $66,000 per Bitcoin. Guys, that's pretty remarkable of a rally for Bitcoin. So the thing about Dogecoin is that if Bitcoin never rallied, let's say Bitcoin stayed flat in 2020 and 2021, there probably wouldn't be an altcoin rally, because why would altcoins rally if Bitcoin doesn't rally? If Bitcoin is basically the market leader of crypto, and Bitcoin is almost like a cryptocurrency index, to say. Now here is a cool chart that you guys really should be paying attention if you guys are into this altcoin Bitcoin disparity. It is the Bitcoin dominance chart. So guys, this is a percentage of Bitcoin to the altcoins in the cryptocurrency space. So as you can see, it has gone down, which means Bitcoin is dominating altcoins less. So if you see this chart going down, it means that there is an altcoin rally, or altcoins are just not falling as much as Bitcoin is falling if it's in a bear market. As we can see, since around December 31st, 2020, which was New Year's, there has been a clear downtrend in the Bitcoin dominance, which means that altcoins are rallying. It is altcoin season, ladies and gentlemen. We have reached an RSI level of below 20 on the Bitcoin dominance chart, which means one of two things. The first thing is that Bitcoin could start rallying again and reach new heights. Guys, people have been saying Bitcoin to 100K. Honestly, it very well could. It's literally whatever people want to pay for it, so it's not really like I can measure this based on fundamentals or anything, but it's whatever people want to pay for it. So since Bitcoin is not being dominated as much right now, it means that maybe it'll go back to Bitcoin domination and there'll be a Bitcoin bull market rather than an altcoin bull market. The second thing this could mean is that altcoins are finally getting the attention they deserve, and that altcoins will now be replacing Bitcoin in terms of their domination on cryptocurrency markets. Guys, Bitcoin is a first generation coin, and with cryptocurrency being a technology, there's always going to be a better version of that. So with Bitcoin being that first generation coin, as well as Dogecoin, which is also a first generation coin, so I'm not really even talking about that right now. Other altcoins definitely have better technology. They're cheaper to use, more energy efficient. So the argument is that altcoins are better than Bitcoin, and that's why they should be dominating Bitcoin. So given that perspective, the Bitcoin dominance chart should be going down. Now, my personal opinion on Bitcoin dominance, guys, I think Bitcoin is the cryptocurrency index. If Bitcoin is going up, cryptocurrency is going up. It's always been this way. Bitcoin has pretty much always been the number one cryptocurrency. I don't know if I see this being replaced anytime soon, just because it is the number one crypto. So I don't know if I see altcoins or like Dogecoin really dominating Bitcoin in the future, just because Bitcoin is the dominant cryptocurrency, if that makes sense. So with that perspective, we're going to go right back to the Bitcoin dominance chart right now. So as you can see, Bitcoin is not dominating the altcoins right now. It has reached an oversold RSI of around 15 right now, and what that can signal, and what I believe it will signal, is that Bitcoin will begin to dominate right now. So if you did get profits on Doge, it wouldn't be a horrible idea to basically put it into Bitcoin for the time being until Doge goes back to this 45 level. And this is just a whole day trading perspective of crypto. It's not really an investing perspective. Back to the Bitcoin dominance chart. So you put it back in Bitcoin. You wait for the Bitcoin dominance to go back to maybe a 50 level. Or you can just hold Bitcoin if you want to have the stablest cryptocurrency. All cryptocurrencies are pretty volatile, and you basically just hold Bitcoin until you're ready to go back in Doge. And like I said, 45 level is where you want to start looking to invest into Doge. I can't really match that to a price, although I think it'll be around the 20 cent to 15 cent mark. Maybe even 25 is when it'll get down to that level. It really just depends where Dogecoin decides to stabilize. So you have to pay attention to the chart. You have to make sure that Dogecoin actually does stabilize at a single price, because that's when the RSI will start going down. It doesn't have to do anything with what price it goes to. It more has to do with moving averages and stuff like that. Another super important thing to pay attention to, and this is kind of funny because it is Elon Musk tweeting. Guys, Elon Musk is almost the sole perpetrator of Dogecoin going to the absolute moon. Elon is a huge fan of the Doge, and we'll take a look at a few of his tweets right now. So right here you can see, and if you don't already follow me on Twitter, as you can see, it is hoopmoney0, blah blah blah. Anyways, Dogecoin barking at the moon, guys. He posted this just the other day, and Dogecoin has rallied due to this. However, who knows? You might be able to go to Starbucks, pay with Dogecoin. You may be able to go to the store, pay with Dogecoin, or it might just be an internet thing, you know? You might just be able to buy tweets with Dogecoin, like NFTs, or buy whatever. Guys, there's limitless opportunities with the financial system with cryptocurrency, and Dogecoin might not be the most popular one in the future. However, it may be accepted because cryptocurrencies do work as a medium of exchange, so you just don't know. On to the next tweet. So here you go. He posted a picture. Let's take a look at this one. Bacteria in nature, eating literal dirt, defying the physical limits of life. This is my third eukaryotic extinction event in a row. I'm not really sure what this is, but I'm a finance guy, not a biology guy. So, bacteria in nature, that is the super alpha male Doge right here. As you can see, got the 12 million pack, the pecs, the huge arms, and then we've got bacteria in the lab. It's just this lap dog that's just sitting down, chilling out. So bacteria in the lab says, this is not my favorite sugar, the pH is off by 0.001, is this tap water, I'm allergic. So what this tweet basically means is that if we take a look at bacteria in the lab, the little pansy Doge, that basically means that the financial system hates Dogecoin just because of a lot of different things. There's about 10,000 Doge created per second, and this is limitless. So Doge can literally be duplicated and mined unlimited, unlike Bitcoin. So that's also why I like Bitcoin. Bitcoin has a limited supply compared to Doge. So if you want to be in something long term, I definitely recommend Bitcoin just because you can't really duplicate it. There's always going to be a limited supply. Doge, there's always going to be an unlimited supply. And because of this, people don't like Doge, and that's why there's a little pansy. So people look at these numbers, they look at it in the lab, so to speak, and they see, oh, blah, 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 it's a little pansy dog. But then we look at the super alpha male Doge, we realize that Doge is actually in nature. So you can't really just look at it for what it is on paper. You have to actually observe it in the real world. And that's what we do when we're looking at this chart and we see it go to absolutely phenomenal heights. And we just see Doge in nature just being an absolute beast. And you compare it to bacteria. So that's a pretty funny one. And on to the next. Then we got Elon Musk posting this Doge on the moon. This is a common theme in Dogecoin because Dogecoin is going to the moon just like GameStop, just like Tesla, just like everything else. Dogecoin is simply going to the moon, and we've got another little Doge flying in space. Honestly, at this point, I'm just waiting for Elon Musk to bring a Doge flag to the moon, because he has SpaceX, he has the resources in order to actually bring Doge to the moon. So this is gonna be a fun one. So you guys might want to know exactly what I'm doing with all this information. And no, I'm not personally invested into Dogecoin because I'm not a huge fan of its unlimited supply. I have Bitcoin and Ethereum. I have more risk tolerance than most right now in the cryptocurrency space. It's mostly because I've been paying more attention to stocks in the past year than cryptocurrency. However, I have had a lot of fun with cryptocurrency in the past, and it's awesome that this whole new asset class of cryptocurrency is out, because in the past we've only really had like real estate, the stock market, then there became derivatives and stuff, and now we have cryptocurrency, which is only about 10 years, 15 years old at this point. I think it's around like 12 or 13 years since Bitcoin was created. So it's so new, and no one really knows the future impact with cryptocurrency. So it's really an entire speculative market on its own. However, I do think you guys, especially if you are young, you should have around 5% of your portfolio in cryptocurrency, because you want to have exposure to multiple asset classes. It is a proper way of diversifying. You don't know if the stock market's going to do bad or if cryptocurrency is going to do really well. So it's good to have exposure to almost everything, just because the more you have, the more you profit in a bull market of any asset class. That being said, I don't recommend that you guys just invest in Doge and forget about it. Doge is something you kind of want to trade, just because there is that unlimited supply. So even if there's no volume whatsoever, Doge will go down because supply and demand holds true. And right now what we're seeing is a huge amount of demand in Doge when you can mine 10,000 Doge per minute. So it is kind of a dangerous thing to be invested in long term, in my opinion, but short term you can definitely get away with holding Doge. So to summarize that, Doge is good in short term holds. It's good for trading. It's good if you want to be risky. Doge is bad if you guys want to be risk tolerant, if you guys have a lot of money, if you guys do not want to basically put an investment in as a risk. I think Doge is designed for being play money, for being something you just gamble with. You have fun. You do it when the stock market's not open, because cryptocurrency is literally open 24/7, which is awesome. You can do it at 2 a.m. when you're bored with friends. I just bet on Doge. There's also crazy derivatives of Dogecoin that you can look around with. I was looking at this 3 times inverse Doge bear coin, because I thought that once it peaked at like 40 that it would go down, because that's just crazy. And I wanted to get into it, but it was not available in the United States, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to keep digging around to see some other derivatives in the cryptocurrency space. And for people who were subscribed to me for stocks in the past, I'd like to ask you guys to leave a comment whether you'd like me to continue doing these cryptocurrency videos, because I don't know, I kind of have fun with cryptocurrency. I'm a younger person myself, and I have a background in finance, but I've also just been passionate about cryptocurrency on the side. So it would be a fun thing to make videos about as well. But I will continue to make mainly stock market videos, because I do think that is better for the long-term investment currently. Just because you know what you're getting into. It's been around. You know that the company is making money that they're trying to deliver to shareholders. So that's my argument for the stock market. And cryptocurrency is basically just what investors want to pay for it. So if they're willing to pay $60K for it, then Bitcoin will continue to be at this level. If they aren't willing to pay that much money, then Bitcoin will drop. It's simple as that. There's no extra money going into Bitcoin from Bitcoin actually generating money for you. So that is basically the argument of stocks versus cryptocurrency, although I think we are in a completely different place in finance than we were even 10 years ago, and cryptocurrency is definitely something to pay attention to. And you should definitely pay close attention to, because the whole decentralized nature of it is amazing, guys. You don't have to worry about these institutions and short sellers and the SEC basically giving Wall Street a slap on the neck every time they do something bad. Cryptocurrency is quite literally a decentralized masterpiece of finance, and that's why I absolutely love cryptocurrency, and I do think it's going to continue to dominate in the future. So that's going to be it for the video for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something about cryptocurrency. If you guys are still here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We post videos like this almost every day. We're back in the studio. I'm having a great day. I hope you guys are too.